so many people they come up to me and they'll say, well, who do I need to work with for this? And I said, well, who are you working with now? Well, I don't know, I've worked, last time it was so-and-so, last time it was so-and-so. I said, all right, who have you built a relationship with? Because just like you can call me up and say, I got this problem, and I'm going to give you a generic answer. But after we've known each other for a year, I'm going to say, yeah, I know what's going on. And I know how you fix it, because I've seen the rest of your life. Just because, yes.
You're never that nice.
Yes, she is. She's that nice to me.
You're a Dorothy.
Not to her.
Not to her?
Never to you. So when it's really important that you build that relationship, because then they're there for you in an emergency. Then they're there for you when you need them. Now, granted, we put a lot of personality and human emotion limitations on the divine, which there are not. But at the same time, you have to build that relationship, that give and take. And so they also want you to realize your mistakes. They're not, just like a mama, they're not going to keep fixing it.
Yeah, you know, at night, I always talk to my three ladies. I talk to the headies, and I always find something to thank them for, even if I've got to dig really deep. I do. But I also will tell them in a heartbeat, damn, I really screwed up today. I blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to have to figure out a way to fix it. Never, I need to know how to fix it. I need to figure out a way to fix it. And sure enough, because I've owned it, it seems that within a day or two, a door opens where I can figure out a way to at least apologize for my error.
You know what else I do? Can you guide me in ways that I can understand and follow? Because there's been plenty of times when I'm working with my people, and you know what your answer is? Cut your arm off. What? Well, that's not an option.
Yeah.
So guide me in ways that I can understand and follow. Sometimes the remedy is bigger than, or something I can't accomplish yet. A good example is, work with Elegua all the time, and business trouble and stress and this and that, and the answer was, one of the answers I got, and it kept coming to me over and over again. And by the way, they may not talk to you in your head, they talk to you through other people. You get answers through the radio, through somebody dropping
through a novel.
So the answers come in a variety of ways. You just got to keep yourself open to it. And so over a couple of weeks, the answers were, have you ever thought about opening up a secondary candle company to do this, do jar candles or mainstream candles or something like that? And that kept coming through different unrelated people. And so I went back to him and I said, that's an awesome answer, but it's not something that I can do right now. And so can you guide me in ways? Can you help open the door so we can find the solutions and work with people? And I always start with gratitude. You always start with gratitude. So then I would ask, something I can do? Can you work with me on something I can do here? Because that's an awesome answer, and it would have been brilliant.
But yes, if it had been feasible at the time,
right.
Yes.
So take $1 million and pay off all your bills. That's your answer. That would be awesome. But my check will bounce. Yes. Yeah.
I remember when you were going through that process, it actually guided us right back to what do we love to do and who are we and what do we want to do.
Yeah.
And so it's like, okay, if you want to figure out who you are, they throw you in that big ocean of who you're not. And that helped us to define that, and it really worked out. It helped in our marketing, it helped in our product offering. So that was kind of the long way around to what really had to happen.
What really had to happen. And they do take you, they will take you around the bend a couple of times to learn what you need to learn. I remember what I was going to say earlier. It was really good.
She's heels.
So I had some iced tea. Iced tea is brilliant. There's a big shift in the metaphysical, new age, pagan world. There's a huge shift going on. It's been going on for a couple of years. And I'm seeing it very prevalently because I market. I sell new age, pagan shit stuff. So, what I'm finding is that 20 years ago, I'm being very retrospective these days for some reason. 20 years ago, you had to step out of your life to be magical. You couldn't bring it with you to work. You had to, had your suit on or whatever. You had to stay, you had this specific thing, except for Charisse, who's always created whatever life she's wanted. Didn't you work for Mimi?
Really?
Yeah. I just connected that right now, just a second.
I wonder why we never met. Huh.
So you had to step out of your normal everyday life to find magic, and so it was in the marketplace. It was better to go to the out of the way place to go get all your goods, and you're not going to see people, etc. It's not that way anymore. Everybody has permission to be magical, except maybe in Bible Belt. But even there, even there, more and more people are coming out of the closet, that magical closet. They come out with all the ghost shows on and all the different types of television. It's become part of our everyday life. So instead of having to detach from your life and go find magic, now it's okay to bring magic into your life on an everyday level. I go, the strangest places I'll go, and you think these are the most, white bread cut off the crust kind of folks, and then you walk into their bathroom and there's, a giant Ganesh, and you're like, oh.
But what's interesting to me is sometimes you walk in and there's a giant Ganesh. They have no idea who Ganesh even is, some of them.
Right.
It's like, oh, this is cool. We'll put this little elephant, in here.
I've always loved elephants, and here's
Yeah,
one with
yeah.
Mom.
Yeah.
one with the outfit on.
Well, in 7th grade now, they actually have to take a portion of the time, and they teach about the different kind of religions a little bit for like a month. So like we covered
Month of comparative religions goes like this.
and he was wrong about a lot of the textbook. It was just wrong.
And you corrected them all.
Yes, I did. We studied polytheism.
Holly who? Pollyanna?
It's some god named Polly. Yeah.
Where's this hood with like a shield? Yeah, I think